Hi, Matt McIver here, Artistic Director of the Des Moines Social Club. I wanted to take a few seconds and talk about the DMSC Theater Company. We've gone by a couple different names over the course of the years, but it's always been the theater troupe, our in-house theater troupe, that we've produced our own plays here at the Des Moines Social Club. And a valid question would be, why? Why are you spending time trying to produce plays? Why is that part of what Des Moines Social Club does, and why is it important? We really believe in a communal artistic experience. We really think that we live in a fragmented world. We live in a world where everyone's watching their own websites, streaming their own video. People aren't going to movies as much as they used to. People aren't coming together in one place. And I think there's a real value to people sitting next to each other in a room, maybe from completely different backgrounds. People may have nothing to say to each other politically. They may be from opposite ends of the spectrum, maybe from opposite ends of the socioeconomic spectrum. They may have not much that really seems to tie them together, but you can sit them in front of a show, and at halftime or afterwards, when they're in line for the bathroom or in line for the bar, they have something to talk about. They've shared an experience. I think that's really what we see as the issue, is that we live in a world that's increasingly fragmented, and we want to be a place that brings people together. One way we do that is theater. We create our own productions of fresh, original, challenging work. Sometimes we make our own shows from scratch, like we did with Meth Lab, our successful collab production in June of 2012. Sometimes we work with new writers, like we have with Ligrid Stevens or Queen Nguyen last year with Men of Steel. This year we're working with Robert John Ford on a world premiere play. We think that the new, the fresh, the exciting, contemporary theater has a lot to offer, which isn't to say that other theaters don't. There's a wealth of great literature out there, and we're doing some classics this year as well, Dumbwaiter and Bald Soprano. But what it's all about for us is getting a group of people together in the room and having that emotional experience, that connection from watching a show. We think that that is part of what builds community. We think that's part of what unlocks the potential for relationships. We think that's part of what makes theater amazing, and we think that doing it here is part of what makes Des Moines great. So that's a little bit about who we are and what we do. DMSC Theater Company. We've got our 2012-2013 season coming up. We'll be talking more about that. Thanks much. Talk to you soon.